Hello and welcome to TNV Academy, where knowledge meets precision. Today we are diving into a topic that plays a crucial role in safeguarding human health, ensuring food quality, and upholding pharmaceutical efficiency. Temperature monitoring and control under ISO 23412. In the age of global commerce and rapid supply chain movement, it is not enough to just transport goods. We must control and monitor them, especially when they are temperature sensitive. From vaccines and medicines to dairy products and biotechnology samples, proper temperature management ensures that what is delivered is just as safe and effective as when it was packed. ISO 23412-2020, a standard published by the International Organization for Standardization, provides a framework specifically tailored for indirect temperature-controlled refrigerated delivery services using land transport. This means it applies to scenarios where multiple handlers or service providers are involved, a reality in today's fragmented supply chain networks. This lecture will cover in detail how ISO 23412 defines and governs the responsibilities, procedures, systems, and documentation related to temperature monitoring and control. We will move step by step through concepts, technology, best practices, and implementation strategies. Understanding temperature sensitivity and cold chain dynamics. Before diving into the specifics of ISO 23412, let's take a moment to understand why temperature control is critical. Many products, especially food, pharmaceuticals, and laboratory samples, must be maintained within strict temperature limits to preserve their quality, safety, and effectiveness. For instance, vaccines may need to be stored between 2 degrees Celsius and 8 degrees Celsius, while certain biopharmaceuticals require minus 20 degrees Celsius or even colder conditions. If these limits are breached, even briefly, the product may become unsafe or ineffective. The cold chain is a logistics system that maintains the desired temperature range from origin to destination. It involves active refrigeration units, insulated containers, thermal packaging, and monitoring systems. ISO 23412 addresses this in the specific context of land transport where parcels pass through more than one handler or transfer point. This introduces risk and hence the need for precise monitoring and control. Overview of ISO 23412. Requirements on temperature monitoring. ISO 23412 outlines the general requirements for maintaining and verifying temperature conditions during the entire delivery cycle. The emphasis is on consistency, traceability, and accountability. Key requirements include predefined temperature ranges. For each type of parcel, the required temperature range must be defined, documented, and agreed upon before transportation begins. Monitoring strategy. A strategy must be in place to continuously or periodically monitor the parcel's temperature using calibrated instruments. Real-time or periodic logging. Temperature data must be recorded at intervals suitable for the product type and transport conditions. Alarm systems. These must be a system in place to alert handlers in case of temperature deviation during transit. Corrective actions. Defined procedures must be triggered when an excursion occurs, including product evaluation, root cause analysis, and documentation. Calibration and validation. Monitoring devices must be calibrated regularly and validated to ensure their accuracy over time. Types of temperature monitoring devices and technologies. ISO 23412 allows flexibility in the types of monitoring devices used, provided they meet performance expectations. Common monitoring solutions include data loggers. These are standalone devices that log temperature at set intervals and store the data for later download. Ideal for simple operations. Real-time monitors, that is RTMs. These offer GPS tracking with live temperature updates sent to central monitoring hubs, allowing immediate intervention in case of deviations. Digital thermometers with Bluetooth. These can sync data to mobile apps or centralized dashboards suitable for last meal delivery. Indicators and labels. Some packages use inversible indicators that change color if a product crosses a certain temperature. These are not ideal for full traceability but can be useful as supplementary tools. selection criteria for devices, accuracy and resolution, memory capacity and data retention, battery life, environmental resistance, humidity, vibration. All devices must be validated to ensure they are suitable for the specific temperature range and transit conditions. Implementation of monitoring strategy. End-to-end control. ISO 23412 emphasizes a life cycle approach to monitoring. Before dispatch, pre-cool transport containers and vehicles. Verify that monitoring devices are operational and calibrated. Place sensors strategically within the cargo at risk points like doors, top layer and center. During transport, monitor the internal environmental continuously or at predefined intervals. Ensure that staff are trained not to open containers unnecessarily. Limit exposure to ambient temperature at transfer points. During intermediate transfers, if parcels are moved between transport units, proper procedures must ensure minimal exposure. Temperatures must be logged during and after the handoff. At delivery point, verify and document that the correct temperature range was maintained throughout the journey. Use software-generated reports from data loggers or real-time dashboards. Post-delivery, archive all temperature records, analyze data for performance improvement, investigate any anomalies with corrective actions. Alarm systems, deviation management, and corrective actions. An essential part of temperature monitoring under ISO 23412 is the ability to respond to issues when they arise. Here is how. Temperature excursion protocols. When an out-of-range temperature is detected, an automatic alert must be sent to the central system or person responsible. Immediate evaluation should be conducted to determine if the product is still usable. A decision should be made whether to continue, reroute, or discard the shipment. Contingency planning. ISO 23412 requires DSPs to have documented contingency plans, such as emergency cold storage, locations along the route, replacement vehicles, additional packaging materials, temporary recycling kits. Documentation of deviations. Each incident must be logged with a timestamp and temperature data, analyzed to find the cause, reviewed with corrective and preventive action plans, that is CAPA. This closes the loop in the quality cycle and demonstrates compliance during audits. Documentation, traceability, and audit preparedness. ISO 23412 requires complete traceability and documentation of all monitoring activities. Must-have records include calibration certificates for devices, validation protocols and reports, route temperature logs, alarm records and response logs, staff training documentation, final delivery acknowledgement with temperature report. During an audit, whether regulatory or internal, these documents prove that due diligence was followed and that all products were handled as per prescribed conditions. Data retention policies should be defined in accordance with legal and customer requirements. In pharmaceutical or clinical logistics, data may need to be retained for several years. In conclusion, we can say that temperature monitoring and control under ISO 23412 is not a luxury. It is a necessity in modern supply chain. Whether you are delivering vaccines to a remote clinic, seafood to a supermarket, or biological samples for testing, your ability to monitor temperature accurately and act swiftly defines your credibility. This standard does not just help you stay compliant, it helps you become a trusted, efficient, and responsible logistics provider. It improves customer confidence, minimizes product loss, and enhances safety. At the TNV Academy, we believe in delivering quality education on international standards that matter. We hope today's detailed breakdown has helped you better understand the intricacies of ISO 23412 and its practical implementation. If you found this video informative, make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Stay tuned for more sessions where we simplify global standards and empower professionals like you. And I, Akanksha Mishra, will see you in the next episode of TNV Academy.